Assalamualaikum and hello. My name is Arana and I am here with my groupmates Aida Fatini, Aisha Zulkifli, Aisha Effendi, and also Taufik Marzuki. We are now going to present our market and stock analysis. So I will start by explaining on the overall market performance. So here we have a 1-year technical performance of the FBM KLCI for year 2021. But let us first go back to the year 2019. So for the year 2019, the edge market stated how the FBM KLCI lost its footing on the last trading day of the year. The index shed 26.91 points or 1.67% to end the year at its intraday low at 1588.76. So this happened after the United States shares overnight decline hit the Asian market sentiment. The KLCI has declined 6.02% or 101.82 points for the year 2019, making it the third largest percentage decline amongst Asia's benchmark indices. So as for year 2020, it was a very challenging year due to the COVID-19 outbreak, which heavily impacted the global equity markets. So the KLCI plunged into a shortfall to a low of 1209.72 points on 19th March, which was a day after the movement control order took effect. The market fell into a bear trend in the first quarter of 2020, but gradually recovered in the second half of the year. Alright. So now, the market performance for the past 2 years has significantly impacted the market performance for year 2021. The Malaysian stock market managed to end the final trading day of 2021 sharply higher. However, it still made a loss for the entire year. FBM KLCI gained 23.92 points or 1.55% to finish at 1567.53 points on 31st December 2021. The FBM KLCI was also the second worst performing market in Asia after Hong Kong due to having a loss of about 3.7%. This was heavily due to the Budget 2020's concerns and also Omicron's impact of the reopening of Malaysia's economy and relaxation of travel restrictions. Alright, so now I will explain on the performance of the two industries that we chose for year 20. So the first industry we chose is the technology industry. Here you can see the index for year 2021. So Malaysia's technology industry was seen as one of the biggest winner in year 2021. The KL Technology Index, KL Tech, outpaced the FBM KLCI in 2021, with KL Tech gaining 39% versus KLCI losing 4%. The sector was one of the only 3 sectors that were in positive territory in year 2021, with Bursa Malaysia's Technology Index gaining 39% in year 2021. It became the best performing sector in the local equity market. Alright. So for the second industry, we chose the healthcare industry. This is the index performance for year 2021. Most sectors on Bursa Malaysia have recorded negative returns in year 2021. The healthcare sector saw the largest decline at 38.8% since early 2021 after posting a jump of 185.6% in year 2020. This is said to be due to the sell-off in glove stocks. Year 2021 was also dominated by new COVID-19 variants, Delta and Omicron, as well as the floods at the end of the year. There were more than 23,000 deaths only from June to September 2021, with the healthcare system being on the verge of collapse there. The index, which also tracks share prices of hospital operators and pharmaceutical companies, dived as much as 40.59 points or 1.63% to 2443.99 in early trade, though it had reduced some losses at 2454.99. That is all from me. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nuraisha binti Mama Effendi, and I will start first for the technology industry. So the company that I have been tasked to do technical analysis on is Inari Emerton Berhad. So for today, I will explain on mainly the introduction, a brief introduction about my company, the long-term analysis for the company, the intermediate and technical analysis for the company, and also the short term. Inari Emerton Berhad is an investment holding company with wholly owned subsidiaries involved in the OSAT and Electronics Manufacturing Services (EMS) industries. So there are 14 subsidiaries under them, and as I have included in the list over here. Moving on is the long-term technical analysis. So this chart is taken from January to December 2021, and as you could see here that the major trend is an uptrend. The lowest price starting from the beginning of the year, which is on the 11th January 2021, and also the highest price was towards the end of the year, which is on 24th November 2021. So for any investors who are interested to enter the market, the best time would be to do so in the mid of May, as during this time both the RSI and also MACD indicators are showing favorable conditions. However, for the future, this trend would continue going on and going uptrend, because the the technology industry is always growing year by year. However, to do so, the investors need to be wait and also need to take a look at the indicators. If they are trying to buy it now, it's not favorable. However, do pay attention and the right moment will come. So moving on is the intermediate analysis. So for this chart, I've taken from July to December 2021. So the major trend for the latter half of the year is still an uptrend, with the lowest price in July, which is in 9th of July 2021, with a price of 3 ringgit and 7 cents, and also the highest price still at 24th November at RM 4 ringgit and 28 cents. So however, as you could see here, towards the end of the year, which is on December, there we could see the emergence of a bearish rectangle, which is an indication that the price will fall during the upcoming months, or in this case in January the next year. So for any investors who would like to enter the market, if they would like to enter it now, it's not a suitable time. As we could see, towards the end of December, the MACD and also the RSI indicators are not showing favorable conditions. Thank you. Moving on to the last but not least is the short-term analysis. So the major trend for this month, which I have chosen, which is December 21, is sideways. The lowest price is at 20th December, which is towards the end of the month. Meanwhile, the highest price is actually the first date of December, which is at RM 4 ringgit and 10 cents. So basically, if an investor would like to enter the market, the best time to enter is during the early of the month and also during the middle of the month. This is because during this time only, as I have circled in the chart, the RSI and also the MACD are showing favorable conditions. However, this is only for short-term analysis only. This is only for short-term trading only. The trading time should not exceed 2 weeks, if 2 to 1.5 weeks, if the investors would want a quick profit. That's all for me today. Again, I am Nur Aisyah binti Muhammad Effendi. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Aisha. Hello, my name is Aida Fatini, and I will be presenting on the stock analysis and future direction for Franken Corporation Berhad. This company provides surface and mechanical engineering solution serving a wide range of heavy industries. First of all, for the long-term chart, in the beginning, it showed that it has formed the flat pattern and already breakout in January to the highest price in the following day at 3 ringgit and 90 cents. In addition, from June to July, it has formed the double bottom pattern and will likely to move higher in August. Meanwhile, in September, it has break the resistance line and then pull back on October and break the support line. However, the price has once again break the resistance line. Lastly, for the long-term chart, in December 2021, the price has break the minor downtrend and break it at 3 ringgit and 74 cents. Even the indicator like MACD and RSI has shown a bullish signal. The future direction for this stock that it expected to be in uptrend in the long run as the technology sector have brighter future. Now, let's proceed with the intermediate. During the midterm, the price has made an intermediate uptrend. During this period, the price has broke the trend line twice. The first time it broke the trend line is on October. Before that, the price has made a minor uptrend, but unfortunately, in September, it has break the trend line and it has fall gradually. Even the indicator has showed that it is in bearish signal. Additionally, since early of November until early of December, the price have moved downtrend. However, the price managed to break the trend line and it has grown steadily until 2022. Besides, when it break trend line, both MACD and RSI has shown a bullish signal and it is a good time for the traders to enter the market. The future direction for the midterm is expected that the pattern of price will be uncertain. It is due to the news that technology sector will be fluctuate in 2022, even though technical shows that it is a bullish signal. Lastly, for the short-term analysis, the stock have shown a minor uptrend. Both resistance and support line were plotted to locate the higher and lower price have gone. The price has break the resistance line for several times in the end of December. The first time it break the resistance line is on 29th of December, which it has break the resistance line which is at RM2.94 and have made the resistance line becoming the new support line. And it continues to soar and made a new resistance line which is at RM4.02. After it made a short break, it has continued to rise, made a new higher high and made a new resistance line at RM4.12. However, it has dipped down and break the support line which is at RM4.02. It has break the support line twice and almost formed a double bottom pattern. Even so, it has increased drastically that it has break the new resistance line and keep increasing until 2022. The future direction for the short term are expected to make an uncertain pattern too, even though technically it might still in bullish pattern, but when the Nasdaq drop in the end of December, it might affect the technology sector. And at the same time, there are news that technology sector will be fluctuate in 2022. So far, that's all the analysis and future direction for Franken. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Taufik bin Ahmad Marzuki and I will talk about stock analysis and future direction of Advanta Berhad based on the technical analysis. My presentation consists of 3 sections, which is long-term, intermediate and short-term. For the long-term analysis, according to the chart, we can conclude that Advanta is in a downtrend overall in 2021. The highest price is RM2.79, then the price start to decline and the reversal pattern shows up, which is head and shoulder in this chart. The price continued to go down until it hit the lowest support in that year, which is RM.80. The support is strong enough to hold the price from going lower than the support before. For the future direction, from our analysis, the price need to break the major downtrend line to continue the uptrend. But if the price is not strong enough to break the major downtrend line, the price will continue to go down until it reach the support. When the price come back at the support, before making a decision to buy this stock, it must have confluence with the RSI and MACD. For the intermediate term analysis, based on the chart, we can see Advanta shows a downtrend overall. The price break out of the support at RM1.62 and the price went down until RM0.8. Before the price hits the lower support, there is a continuation pattern which shows a bearish pennant. It is a sign that the price will continue the bearish trend for a while. After reaching the support, the price goes up, and before the price reach the support, become resistant, the chart shows a bullish flag. It means that the price break out of the bullish flag, the price will continue the trend. After reaching the resistance, the price continue the overall trend, which is a downtrend. For the future direction, from our analysis, the price will continue with the current trend, which is downtrend. If the price breaks the trend line and the nearest resistance at RM1.62, the trend will be uptrend. But if the price did not break any of that, it will continue with a bearish trend until reversal patterns or strong support shows up. Both RSI and MACD shows no sign of overbought or oversold of the stock. For the short-term analysis, the trend for Advanta is downtrend overall. There are two chart pattern shows in the chart. The first one is rising wedge, a continuation pattern. The result can be seen after the breakout of the rising wedge. The price continues to go lower and continue the trend before. The trend continues until the reversal pattern shows, which is in this chart is triple bottom. After the chart pattern shows, the trend make a reversal from downtrend to uptrend. The future direction from our analysis is also in downtrend, but the price already shows a triple bottom before, and if the price break the trend line, it will continue to be bullish until it reach the strong resistance. The RSI also goes down to 30, and if the RSI goes lower than 30, confluences with a trend line breakout, the probability of the stock can be bought is higher for a short time. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. I am Aisha and I'm going to explain about KPJ stock analysis that includes long-term, immediate and short-term analysis. First is the long-term performance of KPJ stock price. The chart showed a price movement that has 1 year time frame from 1st January 2021 until 31st December 2021. In the chart, we can see the major trend line in KPJ chart overall is a slightly uptrend line. The highest price for this stock is RM1.31, which is also the resistance price for this chart. Meanwhile, the support line is on RM1 only. For KPJ chart, we also use the same indicators, which are moving average convergence divergence MACD and relative strength index RSI. There are some buying signal given by both indicators, but on early February, strong buying signal appeared when RSI moves upward from below 30 to above 70, and MACD line crossed over the signal line. Meanwhile, strong selling signal is in the middle of October when the price is making a correction after bullish pattern. Next, for intermediate time frame is from 1st June until 31st December. Overall, the stock price movement is going sideways. We can observe in the beginning until the end of September, the price movement formed a falling wedge pattern, which indicates the price is predicted to move upward. It is identified as falling wedge because it is from the bearish trend and the price moved tighter and tighter along its consolidation range. Then, the price reached its peak. It tends to make correction from bullish to bearish trend. It is a strong selling signal and investors is advisable to exit the market. For short term, the chart has 3 months time frame from which is from 1st October until 31st December 2021. As you can see, the price is moving downward as investors is exiting the market before the year of 2021 ends. There is a few strong buying and selling signal appeared for short-term investor, but is not applicable to medium to long-term investors. The future direction for this stock is forecasted to be downtrend and unstable along the year of 2022. Considering that the price movement of KPJ as a whole is slowly start making a downtrend. Also, KPJ included in the healthcare industry that tend to decline as it is affected by the distribution of COVID-19 vaccine news. I think that's all from me. Now I'm going to pass the presentation to the next presenter.
Last but not least, there are some recommendations on which stock the investor should invest in, as it will give good fortune either in mid-term or long-term. Based on the analysis, we can conclude that Inari and Franken are the most suitable stock to invest in both mid-term and long-term. This is due to the fact that both of these stocks still in uptrend line and it will give an advantage for investor to gain the profit. Besides, technology sector are known as the sector that will grow drastically in the future. However, for Advanta and KPJ, it is not suitable for risk-adverse investor as both stocks are in downtrend and it will not result in high profit. It only gives more advantages for the short-term investors. And I guess that's all from our group. Thank you for your time.